Hey everybody, Gary Michael Cappetta back with you with an update of upcoming appearances. We've got conventions going on. We've got the Beyond Body Slam show. We're going to talk about a Boston area event and an announcement about a Midwestern ring announce event. So we're going to get right on it. If you can hear me, please click like, share this so we can get the word out about all the different things that are going on in GMC's world. First thing I want to talk about is I have two conventions coming up. The first is September the 30th in Joppa, Maryland. Always look forward to getting back to the Baltimore area. I'll be there all day. And then in Monroe, New Jersey at Legends of the Ring on October 21st. So those are two conventions. And I'm going to have all of my memorabilia with me from all through the decades. People don't realize how much stuff that I have and I bring to every convention that I go to. So once again, please click like and so that I know that you're tuned in to me. And if I can get to any of the questions that you're posting, I will before we finish. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a show and tell to show you the kinds of things that I bring with me to conventions. Now here's something that's really, really rare. It's from, you can see the date, I think, 1964. Isn't this great? This is the kind of program that they used to sell when I was a kid. Bruno Sammartino was teaming with Bobo Brazil that night. In the center, they always had this dark, grainy, fuzzy kind of picture. So I have about 100 of these programs. If anyone's a collector and is interested, you can see me in Joppa, Maryland, and you can see me in Monroe, New Jersey. To continue, I've got the old WWF posters. Here's an example of one. I've got bushels full of these. This is from the Cowtown Rodeo Arena. See that? This is from 1975. So then we're in the next decade. And then, of course, I've got my pay-per-view posters from WCW. You can see examples of those behind me. There's Halloween Havoc. There's Battle Bowl. So I've got so many. And then I have some very rare things from WCW. This is a T-shirt from a European tour in 1994. It's Battle Stars. Now, what's cool about this T-shirt is that on the back, every city that we went to is listed, and in each star, you'll see a different WCW superstar. See, there's Sting, Vader, Harlem Heat. This is the kind of thing that I have from years in pro wrestling, and I have the programs that go with this and a big poster, and I'll have those at the conventions. Now here's something that if you're a real insider collector, this is one of the TV sheets from WCW TV taping. See, it's the format sheet with my notes on it. This is from Center Stage in Atlanta. I'll have these with me too. So if you're a collector, come by and see me. If you're not a collector, come by and say hello. We have our photo op. I'll be signing, and I'll be doing voice recordings. So people call you, instead of hearing your voice, they'll hear, "Hey, this is Gary Michael Cappetta. Sorry, but John Smith's down for the count. Can't come to the," that kind of thing. I record those on your mobile devices. Saturday, September the 30th in Maryland, and then Saturday, October 21st in Monroe, New Jersey, Legends of the Ring. So come by. I'll be at both of those conventions. And then before I hit the road with my stage show, we've got a very unique event up in the Boston area. So New England, are you hearing me? New England, if you can hear me, hit the like button so I know you're there. This is in Melrose, Massachusetts. We're going to be in a TV studio. There is absolutely no admission. You don't have to pay to get in, is what I'm trying to say. It'll be a Q&A forum. I'll be interviewed on the platform, and then you'll have an opportunity to ask questions. You can make sponsorship donations to the station if you would like, and then I'll stay around afterwards for a meet and greet. In case you're wondering what's going on here, let me just show you. Oh, this is Harry. Harry was just because I was doing making some kind of odd movements. Harry was down on my knees. So just say hi to Harry. Hey, everybody. And Harry's going to go play. Go to bed. Bed. So that is Friday, October the 6th, up in Melrose, Massachusetts, right outside. I think it's 6 miles outside of Boston. All of these events are listed on my Facebook page, so be sure that you check in. I'm looking forward to seeing you up in the Boston area, Melrose, Massachusetts, Friday, October the 6th. We're having a good time. It'll be very informal, and we'll get up close, personal, and I'll answer any question you have about anything. Anything goes whenever you're with a GMC Q&A. And then I start the stage show 1 week later, Friday, October the 13th in Conyers, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. There's a big buzz about the show there. I'll be going on the local podcast there this week. We've been doing a lot of media for all of the different stage show stops. Friday, October the 13th, 7:35 in Conyers, Georgia. Then the next night in Tampa, Florida, at the Tampa Showman's Club. That show starts at 8:05. That's Saturday, October the 14th. The next afternoon, I'll be in Orlando at 3:05 p.m. at Alex Porto's 2.0 Pro Training Center. So I'm looking forward to returning to Orlando. That one, once again, is Sunday afternoon, 3:05 p.m. at Alex Porto's 2.0 Pro Training Center. Then I come home to Asbury Park. Asbury Park is Saturday, October the 28th at 7:35 p.m. I look forward to seeing all my friends back where it all started for me, where the first place I went to see wrestling as a kid, and where I announced all kinds of events through the years. Then the next week is Louisville. Louisville is really buzzing also. I'll be at the Alley Theater on Saturday, November the 11th at 7:35 p.m. And I'm probably going to come in a day early because Jim Cornette's taking me out for barbecue. So, hey, the only question is who's going to pay? I don't know. I'll have to give you an update later, but I look forward to that. He swears by this one particular barbecue restaurant. So I'm looking forward to that also. Then 1 week later, in the Big Apple, Queens, New York, at Queens Theater, that's Saturday night. That's November the 11th at 7:35 p.m. I look forward to bringing the show for the first time to New York. So that's Queens Theater. That's Saturday night, 7:35. It is November the 11th. Now, because you've been with me for the last 8 minutes or so, I'm only going to be announcing this during this video. It's not going to be posted anywhere. But because I want to thank you for tuning in tonight, I'm going to give you a little tip as to where you can find half-price tickets to all of my Beyond Body Slam shows. And that is, drum roll, Gold Star. If you go to goldstar.com and you search Body Slams or search my last name, you will find half-price tickets to Conyers, Georgia, Tampa, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Asbury Park, New Jersey, Louisville, Kentucky, and Queens, New York. That's the first and the last you'll hear me say goldstar.com. It's a discounted ticketing site. Then a new event. I'm coming into the Louisville area early, one day early. The Louisville show is on Saturday, November the 4th. I will be in Indiana for a rare guest ring announce appearance. It is Friday. It is November the 3rd. And I need to get my notes here for this one. It is in Madison, Indiana with AWA Supreme. So if you're in the southern Indiana area, you can be with me on Friday, November the 3rd. I'll be introducing one of the matches there, which I don't usually do anymore, but I'm looking forward to it because it's, you always get into the swing of things once you step in the ring. It's like, like they say, you never like riding a bicycle. You just jump right back on and there you go. So that's Friday, November the 3rd in Indiana with AWA Supreme. And then the next night, Louisville, I'll be with my stage show at the Alley Theater in the Museum District of Louisville, Kentucky, 7:35 p.m. And I'm going to wind things up with a little tease because I don't have any confirmation yet. But I was just contacted by a promoter in the Deep South to bring my stage show in an area where I've never brought the show before. And I can't mention the city, and we wouldn't even begin to know when. But so you folks outside the area, there's still hope. I know I always get the question, Gary, when are you going to bring your show to California? When are you going to bring your show to Las Vegas? Well, I can do it, but I need to hear from promoters, and we'll make arrangements. I'll do everything in my power to get out to see you. So I'm keeping it short tonight because I don't want to bore you. So we covered the conventions. We covered the Beyond Body Slam shows. We covered the Melrose, Massachusetts. We covered Southern Indiana. I'll tell you, starting the month of October into November, I don't think I've ever been as busy. I don't think it's ever happened. There's just show after show after show, which I'm really happy about. I mean, I always love to get out and interact with everyone, see how everyone's doing, get to some of the cities that I haven't been to in a while, and we'll always have a good time. I'll tell you, the stage show is it's zany, it's crazy. You're going to hear stories that you would never, ever hear anywhere else with that giant screen video overhead. So if you live anywhere near any of those 6 cities, it may be the only time the show is coming to town. So I highly recommend that you check it out. And if the tickets in that discount ticketing site that I'm not going to mention anymore are all gone, you can get your tickets for any of my stage shows at eventbrite.com. Eventbrite.com, just search Body Slams and you'll be good. Let's see if there is any chance that I can take a question. Greetings from Chi-Town. Hey, how you doing? I hope you were at my show in Chicago in March. If not, shame on you. We had a great time there. El Paso, Texas. Oh, I may be seeing you sooner than you might guess. So anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate folks from all over the country and from around the world checking in with me. Thank you for following the page. I'm almost at my max for friends. So if you want to get in and request friendship, you might want to do that. I think I only have like 30 left because Facebook has all these restrictions and it drives me crazy. Anyway, I'll keep everybody posted on my upcoming events. On the Beyond, I'm really focused on my Beyond Body Slams stage show. So I look forward to seeing all of you on the road. Thank you very much. And if there were any questions, I'll come back and I'll answer them. I'll type them in. But if you pick this up later, like later, I'm not going to be typing for the next week. That's not going to happen. So thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. This is GMC signing off for now. Thanks, everybody.